99% of Shopify stores close down before they get their first sale. But why? After building my own 7-figure brand and helping thousands of people get started online, I consistently see the same issues that cause people to fail over and over again. So in this video, I'll be sharing the 3 most important things that you need to know before starting your dropshipping store. These will drastically increase your chances of success, especially tip number 3. If you're new here, my name is Jordan and I'm currently documenting the entire process of building my online store with as much transparency as possible. So if you're interested in starting your own online store and want to follow my journey, make sure to subscribe for new videos every single Friday. All right, so let's get started with tip number 1. One of the biggest misconceptions that people have about dropshipping is that it is dead or oversaturated. And I'm going to tell you straight up, that is not true. Even though there are a ton of people doing dropshipping and even more people talking about doing it,
my dude in my group chat, bro, my mentor, he made $800 a day, bro.
How much did you make?
There is still a massive opportunity for you to go out there and create a life-changing business for yourself. Dropshipping has become one of the most popular business models for a reason. If you look at this graph, you can see year over year that e-commerce is growing at an insane rate. Even if you could get just a tiny piece of that overall pie, you could set yourself up for years. So if you feel like you've missed the boat or the opportunity has passed you to get started, I'm here to tell you that that is not the truth. I see new people starting and scaling dropshipping stores every single week. But what separates the people that make it work from the ones that don't? Well, that leads me into tip number 2. If I would have known this tip when I was first starting out, it would have saved me a massive amount of stress and headaches. One of the biggest things that you need to know before starting dropshipping is that it takes time to see real results. To be successful with dropshipping or any online business, you have to learn the skills through trial and error. There are one too many videos on YouTube of people starting a store in 24 hours or in 1 week. I think that this massively destroys people's perspective on what it takes to succeed with dropshipping. There are a lot of beginners out there that try to start a business with $100 in 7 days, and when they don't see results, they feel extremely discouraged and feel like this business is a scam. Personally, I'm not a fan of these videos at all because it sets an unreal expectation for a beginner who has no idea what it really takes to succeed. Just for some perspective, it took me 3 months of trial and error before I found my first profitable product. And it took me 7 months before I found my first product that made me over $1 million in sales. And for you, it might take you much longer, or you might even figure it out faster than I did. Back in 2017 when I first started, there wasn't as much content on YouTube about how to make money with dropshipping. So I really had to go out there and test, fail, and learn a lot of this on my own. But I think now it's a lot easier to get started because there is an abundance of content available for you to learn from. But the truth is, if I had given up 2 months into my journey, I don't know where I'd be at right now. One of my favorite analogies in business is being 3 feet from gold. So I think this image is great because a lot of people stop themselves right before they have their biggest breakthrough. And the only way you would have that breakthrough is if you just kept pushing and moving forward. So what skills do you need to learn to be successful with dropshipping? I consider these to be the 4 pillars of e-commerce success. You need to learn how to do website design. This is inevitable. You're going to be sending people to your website. It has to look nice, and it's actually really easy to do with Shopify. You have to learn how to run Facebook ads. There are other ways to bring sales to your business, but Facebook ads are hands down the best way to scale and grow a dropshipping store. You should try your best to understand the basic principles of marketing and copywriting. If you understand marketing and copywriting, you can pretty much sell any product, and this is gonna put you so far ahead of other beginners that are just getting started. And the last skill that I believe is crucial to learn is video editing. To run ads on Facebook, you need to learn how to create videos. It's just unavoidable. If you're too lazy to create your own videos, I actually created a service where we deliver 2 products every single day with the video ads done for you. But even with that, I would still recommend learning how to edit for yourself. The link for that is down below in the description. The fastest way to learn these skills is by doing a little bit of studying, but really going out there and trying it for yourself. One of the biggest issues I see with beginners is that they get caught up in analysis paralysis. They spend months on end researching how to start a business, but they never take any action towards that goal. And what happens is that you feel like you're learning and making progress, but because you're not taking action, you're really not making any progress at all. And you're learning so much slower than you would if you just went out there and tried it for yourself. So seriously, I'm talking to you, Do not get caught up in analysis paralysis. After this video, make sure to go out and take some action. The last thing I'll say about this is that the skills that you learn from this process are transferable to almost any business out there. And I truly believe that dropshipping is one of the best ways to learn these skills. So the last tip is the one that hurts people the most. When it comes to starting a dropshipping store, there are a ton of different strategies out there and it is extremely overwhelming. You could do a general store, niche store, one product store, print on demand, Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, influencers. There's so many different ways to get to it, and this can really hurt new store owners. And I see a lot of people that are just starting out trying to dip their toes into each one of these. And I did this as well. I would highly advise that you pick one strategy that has been proven to work and do not deviate from that for any reason. You have to think of it like a science experiment. With most experiments, there are a ton of different variables, and dropshipping is the same way. Like for example, your website, your product, your video ad, and so many more little variables that go into your success. But with every experiment, there's always a controlled variable. And I think with dropshipping, it's super important to keep your strategy as the control. If your strategy is changing along with everything else, it's gonna take so much longer to win. And I feel like over the last couple years, I've developed a pretty solid strategy that has allowed me to scale and helped a lot of other people get started. Personally, I like to build what's called a hybrid store. This is a professional branded website that allows me to test a variety of products until I find a winner. Once I find that winning product, I transition it to its own branded store and then focus as much energy as I can on that product for long-term and sustainable growth. I truly believe that this is the best approach for most people because it has a low barrier of entry with massive potential for long-term scale. And if you want a full breakdown of that strategy, I created a video that takes you through every step of the process from A to Z, and the video is completely free. I'll link it down below. So these are the top 3 tips that I wish I knew when I was first starting dropshipping. I also just released a brand new mentorship program for people who want more direct personal support in the process of building their business. Me and my team will be able to take you through the entire process and provide you with actionable advice that is unique to your own situation. My team of coaches have helped people from all around the world generate over 8 figures in combined sales, and the level of support that they provide is second to none. So if you're interested in getting personal mentorship through the entire process of starting your business, the link to that is going to be down below. I hope that you found this video valuable, and I really appreciate you for watching it all the way through. Also, let me know down in the comments if you guys like my new setup. As you can see, I finally got the 100K plaque, which, man, I'm super grateful about. Thank you guys so much for all the support. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button for new videos every single Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. Talk to you soon.